but it is kind of brownish. You guys, welcome to today's video. Today, YouTube made me buy it. And subcategory, Michele Wang made me buy it. I haven't seen videos like this in a long time. It used to be a very popular tag talking about things that you bought because you saw a review on YouTube that got you excited or at least interested enough to pull the trigger. So today, I'm going to talk about this video here that Michele did recently, and everything kind of interested me. So I got the new Radiant Cream Foundation from Cle de Peau. I got something that's not new, and this is the Cle de Peau Highlighter in shade 18. And I got the new Sisley lips. Photo Rouge Shine, and that's what it looks like. So we're going to put these three things on my face and see how they measure up, and I'll do my own blush and anything else that I want to do. But let's first talk about the Cle de Peau. It really throws me for a loop, you guys. It's a squeezy tube, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the hand, not much, and that's what it looks like. I got the color 020. This is the same color I got in the other Cle de Peau foundation, the first Cle de Peau foundation that I've ever tried. And that was something that is matte. Mattes usually oxidize and get a little orange, and there was something about it, I couldn't put my finger on it. It was during the winter where the light is cooler, and it just didn't read 100% right. And I really wasn't sure that this color was going to work on me either. But let's give it a try. I'm picking it up with a brush, and I am doing a 3-day wear test on this, you guys, in a separate video, where we'll go over the ingredients, the claims, and what it looks like with different applications. Today I'm wearing the Dr. G sunscreen, which is a mineral, and it does leave a white cast. I've had it on for about 20 minutes and I still see that whiteness, so not much we can do about that. To me, this does look peach. Not orange, but definitely peach. So Cle de Peau's colors are a little bit difficult. I mean, we're going through a thing right now, right? Where we're having a hard time with colors. But they only have B colors, which is beige, which I believe is rosy, and warm colors. But they are not saying these are warm colors. They're saying these are neutral colors. So this O, I always say okra, which we know is a vegetable. I cannot pronounce this word, but you know what I mean. And then there's a couple of shades that are actually warm, according to them. But really nothing, I think, that's really neutral. It's super pretty on the skin. It's covering or diminishing my redness, and you could probably build it up to more coverage if you use a different application than this. But hopefully you can see, I'll pull you in, like where the foundation is and where my skin is. And of course my skin, a little white from my foundation, right there. Not bad. I have used this already, you guys, and I'm here to tell you that the brush is, I'm gonna do fingers on the other side because the brush is really sucking a lot of that up. And at these prices, you don't really want that. So I'm just gonna pick up some more and do it with fingers. Yeah, this is a better way to use the product, I think. Well, it's doing really nicely with this sunscreen, and it did really nicely with the sunscreen I wore the last time I tried this, which is a very dimethicone kind of sunscreen. So I think it's possible I have better coverage on this side than on this side. And I probably could have done a better job stretching it out if I was wearing a different sunscreen that didn't give me a little bit of pull. But I think it's really, really, really pretty on the skin. Definitely more coverage on this side. I'm just going to add a little bit to the cheeks. so they look a little more even. So pretty. Just looks so pretty. So I really do have what I think is a radiant finish with this. It's not a super shiny finish. Up to you. Check out the shine on my forehead if you think, well, that's something I want to powder. But when I look close up, I don't think like, yeah, I need to stick some powder on that. We probably will, just to see how that works. But I think this is so, so pretty on the skin. I'm going to do some concealer, just a touch of the Lancome. And I'm just going to use the Beauty Blender. It's just faster than the fingers. I think I might be developing another way of doing my under eyes. I've been doing the same way for a while, and we'll see. But thin layer, just like sometimes we do with foundations where we build thin layers. Aha! 2 thin layers of concealer instead of just one application, and I feel like I am getting pretty decent coverage. So I'm going to investigate this a little bit more, but it's totally off topic. I'm going in with the Cle de Peau blush. This is in, I think it's 4, Perfect Peach, or Peach Perfect, and it is really just a lovely kind of daily shade. Just lovely. It just melts in. I totally would expect that a blush from Cle de Peau would work beautifully with the foundation from Cle de Peau. I think I might do a little bit of contouring. Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow. Perfect contour shade. Just little something. And there's no pull. It's interesting. I mean, it doesn't feel dry, like it sucked everything out of your skin and it's set and has a film across your face, but there's no stickiness or wetness, and this went on without a problem. A little bit of bronzer. This is Chaleur from Sept. The weather is getting warmer and spring, I think spring is here for us. So pretty. All right, I realize, you guys, it is a natural tendency for me to try on all these different products and say, oh, works well, oh, works well. Doesn't work well, I'm not liking this, because I feel like I'm doing a 3-day wear test, which I'm not. So let's just hold my horses. I'm going to turn off the camera, do my eyes, and we'll come back and do the highlighter and the lip color. All right, I've done my eyes, and that will be a separate video. I'm using the NARS palette, the new NARS palette, and got a very soft, springy, ethereal kind of look on my eyes, which I am A-OK with. So let's go on with the other 2 products. I don't know if you can see this. I swatched this. I'm going to move it in and move it around a little bit. When I first got it, there was this sparkly thing, and I thought, oh no, oh no. It totally comes off. Just your finger over it, it's gone. They have 2 colors in this that I've seen. This one, kind of warm. Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, and just kind of hit this. It picks up quite a bit. And I already have a sheen right here for sure, but let's have a little party on the cheeks. This is not a new product. It's something that I had been looking at for a long time, but I was afraid of the color. And the other color looked very cool. But this is such a pretty, natural, subtle highlight, which is what I'm all about. I feel like this looks like healthy, beautiful skin. It doesn't look like, oh, I'm trying to impress people with my highlighter. It serves a really important purpose, I think. Boom. Especially if you're using something that is more matte and you want to bring some life back in. So pretty. I do want to do a comparison swatch to the Makeup by Mario. Makeup by Mario Pearl and 13. Oh, I haven't felt it with my finger yet. You can feel the different colors. These are different pans that have been put together or something. This is so interesting. This is the Makeup My Mario. Do you see how much more bright it is and how much more peachiness, not quite golden, maybe champagne that is, and it almost, you can see a shift in that. I never noticed it before. I like this because I thought it was quite subtle, and used sparingly it is, but these are heavy swatches, where this one is a little bit lighter and it is a little bit more subtle. I feel like what they're doing is about the same. They're going for a bit of a champagne, a little bit of warmth, but I think for lighter skin this one might be better than this one. I imagine if I went in lightly with the Makeup by Mario, it would look very, very, very similar, but this one is just a super natural glow. I really, really like this, and I'm so glad I finally pulled the trigger. Photo Rouge Shine, hydrating and brilliant apparently. I like that it's smaller. This kind of indicates, okay, it's not going to be a lipstick, and indeed it's not. It's shade 10, and that's just like 2 strokes. Let's do a couple more and see how deep it can get. Not too deep. There are sparkles in here, like teeny little micro glitters, and it reminds me a little bit of several years ago, a couple of brands came out with lip glosses that had teeny little things in them. I'm thinking of Laura Mercier, and it's really pretty. It's really pretty, I have to say, for evening especially, because candlelight might hit and reflect off of that. It doesn't have a lipsticky look, and neither does this. So it looked fantastic on Michele. This is one thing that is hard for me. A lot of things that she puts on her lips look really, really good on her, and when I buy them, they don't look anything the same in color, and they just don't have the same effect. Even though our skin tone is nearly the same, we oftentimes use the same foundation colors. I'm going to take this off because there was foundation on my lips, and because this is so sheer, I think the effect that it gives you really depends on the color of your lips. Yeah. I'm going to say that the color of her lips must be very different than mine. I think I have a lot of color to mine, which is why something this sheer looks so different on her. It had kind of this nude, brownish look to it. To me, even though I built this, I'm just not getting that. It just looks like a gloss. But I think I'm going to use a lip liner. So this is Victoria Beckham number 4, which is slightly brownish, as you can see. It's not that brown on my lips. And I'm just going to put some more over. Okay, this is pretty. It is comfortable. I am Princess in the Pea when it comes to lip products, and I find it's more comfortable when you add a lot. Just putting on one swipe, it goes away pretty fast and it feels a little bit drying to me, but I'm very, very strange about lip products. But going on and on and on with it, super pretty, super easy, very soft little look I have going on my face. What do I think of these products that Michele Wang made me buy? No, she didn't, but I bought them because of her. YouTube made me buy it. This foundation I really, really like. It is so comfortable. Again, I am doing a 3-day wear test, and it will probably, I'm not going to link it because I'm still working on it. I've only done 2 days, and this I won't be including in that, but I find it to be incredibly comfortable and so darn pretty. I really, really like this one, you guys. This highlighter, which is not new, I love it. I'm very fussy about my highlighters. I want something that's more skin-like, and it's just a lovely tone for my depth of tone. I don't know what to say. I think it's stunning. I'm so glad I got this. And the lip isn't giving me the effect that I had hoped. It's very sheer, and my lips, I think, just have too much color. It almost doesn't matter when you're going this sheer what you're going to put on, because my lip color will come through. I did get a little bit more brown out of it when I used the lip liner all over. Super pretty though, right? It just doesn't look like what it looked like on Michele. And that is going to wrap up today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope it was fun. I hope it was helpful. Let me know if you'd like to see me do another one of these, with which YouTuber, with which video, and maybe I will. All right? Until we meet again, be safe and smart, and I'm wishing you good health.